So this episode of last month at UK Funfairs feels well overdue. I normally typically release these things earlier on in the month, but because of the Hereford May Fair videos, I decided to kind of hold on for a bit a while and kind of allow more time in case there's something that I've missed. But things started quieting down a little bit in April, and I didn't hear anything else much ever since. So I kind of want to write stuff down for the May edition of last month at UK Funfairs for this year. But the other thing I also do want to address is the day after this episode goes out was supposed to be the start of Sean Rogers' fun park here in Westfield, but as you can see, I am at the Westfield Recreation Ground right now, and as you can see, there is nothing here. So we haven't had official confirmation as to why it's not happening this year, but as far as I'm aware, I have been told by somebody who was working here last year that it has been cancelled, but we have no word as to why that is. So to avoid speculation, we will only put it here that all we know is that it has been cancelled for this year, but we have no confirmation as to why that is. But anyway, with that out of the way, let's see what's been happening last month in UK Funfairs. So hello and welcome to the April 2023 instalment of last month at UK Funfairs. And first of all, apologies again that it's been a while. Kind of held on for it for a bit. But yeah, as I just said before, I'm here at the Westfield Recreation Ground where Sean Rogers was supposed to be during this period of the month. But yeah, he has not shown up here. As you may have heard, just be saying earlier on, it's been cancelled, and I really should be doing these videos out in the sun. I should have really hydrated before filming this, but anyway, we do actually have a couple of bits in terms of event-wise, so let's see what's been happening with events on the UK Funfair scene.
The future of Caerphilly's Big Cheese event is yet again uncertain, as the local council has decided not to host the event for a fourth year running. The council have claimed that the main focus is on the Little Cheese event that will take place on the first weekend of September. There is some hoping that the Big Cheese event will eventually make a comeback, but likelihood is that that will not be the case. After a year's absence due to the sea monster taking up the venue schedules, Funland at the Tropicana in Weston-super-Mare has announced it will be returning this year. It will open on the 24th of June and will run until the 3rd of September. The ride lineup is currently not confirmed, but James Rogers is expected to be at Lessee.
And now on to some new rides for the UK Funfair scene.
Yet another outwards-facing confolding group extreme has been delivered to the UK. This one, called Avatar, was built for Perrone Coupland and is currently making its first outing at the Field End Recreation Ground of Eastcote in Middlesex, making it the 13th one for the country. They say 13 is unlucky for some, let's just hope in this case it'll be lucky for them. PWS Rides have shown off 2 photos of 2 new machines in the works. The first photo is of their 5th Super Trooper, which is believed to be for Botton's Pleasure Beach in Skegness, and the second one is of a sizzler sharing the same scheme as the MK2 models, but it has not been confirmed who this sizzler is being built for. Dalton Taylor has taken delivery of a brand new runaway train roller coaster from Govan Luna Park in Turkey. The ride made its debut at Kirkcaldy Links Market and served as a replacement for Dalton's Superbob, which had to pull out due to motor issues.
And finally, on to some ride changes that have happened on the UK Funfair scene.
Cy Abbott has sold his family roller coaster named Crazy Dragon to Stephen Traylen. The coaster, which was built by Hollandia Luna Park in 2016, is yet to make its first appearance with the new owner as of writing this. John Bailey has sold his Rubettes Roundup named Cage to William Stocks. It's another machine where no information on its new ownership debut. Walter Murphy has sold his Fairmat Miami named Simply the Best to John Lowry of Adventure Parks Limited. Originally new to Butlins Skegness in 1994, the ride opened at Webb Adventure Park in York during the Easter period. Ashley Rogers has sold his Sabima Matterhorn named Midnight Express to Jonathan Barker. The ownership change happened in March, but the news didn't come into light until just before April ended. The ride made its first outing with Jonathan on the castle grounds of Tamworth in Staffordshire. And with all that, back to the studio.
And that's it for the April 2023 instalment of Last Month at UK Funfairs. Now, because of how hectic the rest of the month is going to be, because of work-wise, freelance-wise, the car needing some new parts, and because of a charity event I have coming up later this month, I'm not actually going to be able to make it anywhere else for the rest of the month. And the other reason being as well, I didn't want to spoil the surprise, but I am hoping to be at the Hoppings for this year. So when I get paid next, hopefully we'll be able to sort out the hotel and travel expenses. But if I am able to make it, I will be ecstatic, because it's been on my list of fairs to go to, and if I can finally make it there, my life will be complete. But thank you so much for watching. Now, after this video, we'll actually see the remainder of the Thunderworld Bristol videos that I filmed earlier this year. So yeah, they will be released daily, and if you don't hear from me after that, I've probably got COVID, and if I do have COVID, I might consider releasing a few videos that I've got on a hard drive somewhere, mainly Paybox stuff, maybe some Retrovision stuff if you do want to see that stuff again. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and as always, see you later.